First tonight from Washington. This weekend, President Biden gave us a preview, if you will, of his reelection campaign. You might have missed it on Saturday as the president spoke at Howard University.
The most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy. And I'm not saying this because I'm at a black HBCU. I say it wherever I go.
To be fair, this strategy worked 3 years ago. It's easy now to forget how much of a role race played in the 2020 election. The BLM riots after George Floyd's death changed everything. Mr. Biden sold himself and Kamala Harris as the answer to America's racial wound, the neosporin, if you will, to Donald Trump. Here's Mr. Biden at his inauguration.
A cry for racial justice, some 400 years in the making, moves us. A cry that can't be any more desperate or any more clear. And now, a rise of political extremism, white supremacy, domestic terrorism, that we must confront and we will defeat.
And it worked. At the time of his inauguration, 90% of black Americans approved of Mr. Biden. That's now 58%. Only 46% of black adults want Mr. Biden to run again. Thus, he must go back to the old playbook.
The most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy.
Now is the time, of course, we could talk about the threat from Russia or China or Iran, but that's largely boring and predictable. The validity of his statements is really immaterial to the political reality. Bill O'Reilly is here, anchor of No Spin News and friend of the program. Good to see you, sir, as always. I don't know about you, but what struck me is he says the greatest domestic threat is white supremacy, to thunderous applause.
Well, these are kids. If you give a commencement address, and I've done that, you are supposed to give a speech that provides hope and incentive, encouragement for the graduates to go out and make the country better. That's what graduation speakers are supposed to do. So the President of the United States shows up and says, I'm going to tap into grievance, and I'm going to tell the graduates of Howard University that they're under threat from white people, white supremacists. They're under threat. And I just think it's so cheap. That's the word I'm using, CHEAP, cheap, to demagogue an issue that's fallacious, number one, and designed to fracture America into two countries. And I object to it at the highest level.
Fair. You say it's cheap. Isn't that sort of what our politics have become? And I hate to use this term, but on both sides, is it any different really than Donald Trump talking about building a wall and what he said about Mexicans and on and on and on?
Well, no, you have to look at it in context. If you want to build a wall to protect America from undocumented migrants that now number in the millions, I don't think that's a vicious policy. I don't think that's exploiting young people. So you have to look at it in context. Well, what Joe Biden is trying to do is, as you said, rally his base, which has largely abandoned him because he's been such a bad president. By the way, I wrote a column yesterday. It's posted on BillO'Reilly.com. You don't have to be in premium or anything. Biden's shame, okay? And in the column, I document why he's the second worst president in our history. Because the man, he pledged to try to bring Americans together. But what he does with his rhetoric is divide us further. So these kids coming out of the dress going, yeah, those white people, I got to watch out for them. They are going to threaten me and my country. When you and I know, Leland, that white supremacy is very small, and the FBI has got eyes on these people all over the place. There are some cells. Yeah. White supremacy does exist, but it's an infinitesimal problem. And Biden could have said, look, white supremacy is a threat, and so is the Antifa anarchists. And we're not going to tolerate either of them, right? Could he have
No,
made that
he didn't
point?
say no. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.